Hey guys, welcome back to the shop. My name's Adam, and this is going to be Saturday Night Special 107. All right, so this week we got a pretty good mix of subjects again. Got some viewer appreciation gifts that's been coming in. We're going to check those out, and I've got several of the Abom photo challenge pictures that's been submitted, and starting to get quite a bit on the regular basis. So I don't know how I'm going to handle that. I'm going to put in as many as I can, and we'll just keep those going each week. Okay, so those are really cool though. We got some great pictures, and I'm looking forward to sharing them with you. So you know, be sure to keep sending them in, and I'll put them on the video if you want. And I got a new tool purchase that I'll share with you that I got for the shop here. And I did a little bit of machine work here in the shop, a small job that had come up, and it was a pretty simple job. So I captured that, and also did a repair on my air hose over here. My air hose had been getting bad and it was leaking, and I got some Foster reusable connectors to fix air hose with, and so we did that. I took a little video of that to share with you, and I think that's going to be it for this episode. And I did want to mention the new series that you've been seeing, the hydraulic rod clevis that I've been fabricating. Seems to be a pretty interesting video for all you guys. I've been getting a lot of good comments, and everybody seems to really be enjoying it. So there'll be more videos of that coming out right behind S&S. I'm going to try my best at this time to at least have 2 more for you, and probably follow into next week and finish off the series. Okay, and then after that, I don't know, we'll have to jump on another project again and get started, but never know what's going to come up. So anyway, let's go ahead and check out our viewer mail, and we'll look at some of our viewers' pictures here. Okay. All right, so our first box of goodies here. This is from Lee Stackhouse, and you might remember you've seen Lee Stackhouse and his son Nick and the Avon photo challenge up there where Woodstock had taken place. So I shared a couple pictures that they had sent in. So he's just got some kind of random shop supplies that he wanted to send my way. You know, every shop has got all kind of random hardware and things stacked up, and we all got it. So he sent me a few things. So got a little note here and telling me about the all right, we got a Norseman drill catalog right here. All right, and then there's his business card, Stackhouse Machine Shop, and there's a drill bit that he sent me a sample of. He said he wanted me to try it, and if I was interested, give him a call, and he could set me up with some prices. But Norseman is some good quality tools. I've used Norseman. I've got Norseman around here, but they are a good quality tool. So I like this style of drill bit right here. That's the sort of like the shorter length, and split point cobalt. These are also great for spot facing, or instead of using a center drill, use a drill like that. Here we got some Desmond wheel dressers for dressing your wheels on the grinder, pedestal grinder. Some small slitting saws right here. There's 3 of them in there. All right. Got a bag of bolts right here. These are the panhead bolts. And these, I'm not sure what they're for, but they're a bunch of little guys. They're all tapped 440. But I'm not sure what you would use these for. They're almost like little bushings or something. Okay. We got a whole giant box here of 3/16 dowel pins. That's what I was trying to remember the size. That's 3/16 by 2 dowel pins. And I mean a box full of them, a whole box full. So maybe I could share some of these with somebody else, because I'll never use all those. And then another box here. Now these are rivets. I didn't want to cut the box open, but I was trying to keep it all contained there. But there's a box of rivets right here, like so, pop rivets. So I've got a whole box of those right there. So I'll put this stuff over there in my little hardware rotary bin, and I really appreciate it, Lee, and thanks for the drill bit, and I'll try this thing out. I'm sure it's going to be a nice drill to use, and thanks for the catalog too. Okay, I always like having these and going through them and seeing what different companies sell. And I just seen some tap wrenches, but they just don't look as nice as the Greenfields. But anyway, thank you, Lee. Okay, so this is our next gift, and this is a bottle of homemade barbecue sauce that was made just last month by Terry Rotonda. I'm sorry, Terry. He told me how to pronounce it right here. I think I'm still hacking it up there, but anyway, Terry sent me a really nice letter and this barbecue sauce that he had made. He showed me some pictures of him making it, him and his wife. But he got a lot of good info about himself right here. His dad worked for the Rock Island Railroad in 1926 as an apprentice machinist, and he worked his way up the ladder. And Terry actually has some of his dad's tools, such as the stare at back plunge indicator sets. He's got 2 of them that belong to his dad, and he went on to do law enforcement though, but he did study mechanical engineering. So he enjoys the videos and he looks forward to them every Saturday. So Terry, thank you very much for the barbecue sauce. This is going to be great. He said it's sweet with a little bit of kick to it there. You can definitely see the peppercorn in it. So I already tasted it and it tasted great. So I'm looking forward to trying this on some chicken real soon. Okay, thank you very much for the barbecue sauce. Another really nice package from a big fan and a viewer of the show here and the work. And this is from Ed Young. He is from the Chicago area up in Illinois. And one thing I wanted to point out is Ed wrote me a 5-page letter, handwritten letter, and just it was just so enjoyable reading this letter, you know. And he really spilled out what he felt on this letter, just telling me about himself and how much he enjoyed the videos. He's kind of a new subscriber to the channel. He has been watching for a very long time, but he's been catching up on the videos. And so he was telling me the ones that he really enjoys. He loves the SNS and my older series, Shop Talk, which I had thought about maybe doing some more Shop Talk videos. But he did point out that if there was like an Oscars for YouTube videos, he thinks that the Rotary Welding Table series would win many awards. But very nice letter, Ed. I really appreciate all the info. And he's a hobby machinist. He's not a professional machinist, but he is a hobbyist, and he was taught by his dad. His dad was a machinist, an engineer, and a mechanic, and learned to respect good quality tools and to take care of your tools. And Ed is like a lot of us. He doesn't like cheap tools, and he likes to buy good quality stuff. So he come across some machinist tools here that he had bought, and he said he kept some for himself, but some of these he did not need, so he wanted to send them my way. So we've got a hole gauge set here, and this is another hole gauge right here. And what I want to do is I want to point the camera down here and show you a little closer these tools. And then we've also got a Moore and Wright micrometer. Okay, he says that he bought 2 of these identical, and he kept one for himself, and he wanted me to have one. And then these are some instruments that he said that he didn't think that he would need, so he wants to send them my way and let me do as I please with them. So let's adjust the camera and take a look at them. All right, so here's the Moore and Wright micrometer, 1 to 2 inch, still in fine condition, and it's got a nice feel to it. Still got a wrench, and then it's got the setting ring also. And I'm sure that's 1 inch. I haven't checked it yet, but I'm sure that's going to be a 1 inch setting ring right there. So it just needs a little cleaning. It's got a little bit of the oil that's dried up on it there on the barrel. So we'll get that cleaned up. Very nice. And then here we go with the quick hole gauges. Now I've seen these before, but I don't think I have any of these myself. This would be my first ones. So this is a setting standard right there where you can check the depth of the hole. So how this works, let's see. Okay. Let me see here. Okay. So that's supposed to be 70 thousandths. And in here on your dial, you can see that it looks like it's lined up right at 70 thousandths. I didn't quite have it squared off, I don't believe, but so you can check diameters of small holes with this, okay? And it'll go up to 130 thousandths, so just over 1/8 of an inch. So you just pull it back and then push this little button up to release it. So it kind of works a little bit like a taper gauge, but great for small hole diameters. Alright, very nice tool. And then there's one more right here, and this is sort of like a set of them. Alright. That's the same size, goes up to 130. Let's see what this is right here. This one goes up to 1/4 inch. All right, so very nice. And then this one, might need a little bit of work. Looks like there's some parts that may be off of it here. I'm not sure yet. Like I said, I've never used these. There may be just something missing on the end there, but this one goes up to 380, so you can measure up to 3/8 of an inch with this hole gauge right here. But it's not stopping when we go back in there, so I think this is the one that might need a little work. I might have to Mark, if you're watching, let me know. Let me know if this is something that you would like to look at and maybe do a little repair on. Okay, Mark over there at MR Tool Repair Service. So Ed, I just want to tell you thank you very much for the letter. I really enjoyed reading this, and really special that you shared all this information with me. Very personal there. So, and I'm glad that you're enjoying the videos, and there's plenty there for you to watch. So you still got a lot to catch up on. And thank you very much for the tools. I'm going to see about having that one repaired, that one that's not working right. But these are some good quality tools, and thank you very much for sending them to me. All right, so we got another really interesting viewer gift, and we'll get to this in just a second. So this was sent in by Dave Mayers, and he is from up in Minnesota. I believe it's Eden Prairie, Minnesota. On this box here it says Overkill Audio Inc. In his letter he does say that he's an electronics tech, but he was watching the SNS where Steve Siddell sent me this little oil can right here that I showed before, and he had one that he wanted to send me because he knows how much I like my Eagle oilers. So he's got a little Eagle oiler here, and this is totally cool. I've never seen one before, didn't know that they made them, and it's just really really nice little Eagle. Okay, Eagle seal tip model 99 oiler. Okay, hopefully you can see that good on video, and it's got an adjustable tip right there. Look at that. Eagle Manufacturing Company, Wellsburg, West Virginia. Twist left to close. Twist right to open. And got the little thumb push on the end. Now, isn't that a cute little oiler? That's really nice right there. So, really appreciate that, Dave. And you know, he sent me a nice letter here talking about his work, and he enjoys the videos as well. Even though he's an electronic tech, for fun, he likes to build and rebuild motorcycles. So he sent me a picture here of one of his choppers that he's been building. It's a 1966 Triumph. So that's pretty cool. I am a fan of motorcycles, as I've talked about before. And I'm sure the guys right down the street here, D&D Cycles, look them up. They're the Triumph dealer here in our area. And they would probably really appreciate something like that right there. But so his buddy Rick Brandt, he turned Rick Brandt on to the show, he says. But Rick Brandt has sent in things to the show here also. And so speaking of Rick, I just got a new tool purchase that I got from Rick. He had emailed me and showed me a Greenfield number 22 tap wrench that he had bought. So he was asking me would I be interested in it. So I told him yes, I'd love to get it from him. And we worked out a trade in legal U.S. currency, and I traded him that for this number 22 tap wrench. So James Kilroy, feed the monster, right? I plan on actually taking this one to work, and I'm gonna use it down there all the time. I'm turning big, large taps, and I need a big tap wrench down there. So that's another reason why I've been kind of like double up on my collection, is so that I can take some to work and have them down there. So that was from Rick, but Rick, thanks for letting me know about this. I really appreciate you selling it to me. So, Dave, I really appreciate the oiler. That is awesome. And I'm going to put it up here on my shelf with my other little trinkets. And totally cool, man. Thank you very much. All right, guys, this is going to be the portion where I do some of the Abom Photo Challenge pictures. And like I said, I've had many that's come through. And I'm not going to be able to get to every single one from this week, but we'll just do as many as we can every week, okay? So the first one here, we're going to start with Mark Rosa. He's from New Orleans, and this is a picture of him where he visited Spain, and this is in Madrid, Spain. So very cool picture, Mark. Got your Abom logo there with you, and that's pretty cool. All right, so our next picture is we've got two from the same email here. First one is actually taken and sent by Bernard Cristiano. All right, and you guys probably, a lot of you guys up north know what this is. Lambeau Field, a home of the Green Bay Packers up in Wisconsin. So that was taken by Bernard. And we've also got a picture that he sent with his email. This is from a buddy of his. Let's see, Rich Carlstead. Yes, Rich Carlstead. And Rich there, you see he's holding the Abom logo. He likes the videos. He is part of a group. Let me go back here. He's part of a group called the Northeast Wisconsin Model Engine Builders. And apparently a few of the guys in that organization like to watch my videos. But he is a professional hobby machinist there. And this is a complete replica of an engine called the USS Monitor. It was the engine built for the USS Monitor, and it's a complete running and functional engine. And it's very cool. I've never seen anything like this before. Never seen anything about this engine. But Rich has got a YouTube video here, and I'm going to post a link up in the video here and in the description box so you guys can check this out. It's about 3 minutes long, and it's really worth the watch. But it's let Let me see what he has to say about this. This is an accurate 1/16 scale operating model of the engine which powered the Civil War ironclad USS Monitor. It was invented and built by John Erickson in 1861. It was extremely compact for its 300 horsepower. Only one engine was ever built exactly as displayed, and it was retrieved from the ocean floor by the U.S. Navy in 2001 and resides in the Mariners Museum, Newport News, Virginia, for conservation work. The model required over 3,000 hours to build, and all pieces, including fittings and fasteners, were made from scratch. So that is pretty cool. You know, there's a lot of work that goes into those model engines like that. So Bernard and Rich, I really appreciate your entries here, and hopefully some of the viewers here will go and check out this other video of the model engine. All right.